What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Now, sorry I didn't post for like 2 weekends, but I got some stuff and was having other fun, so I hope you guys can understand. Now I did actually do day 5, but that recording got destroyed, sadly, because I've been having, just like with that one day, I've been having issues, so I have to be, but I know how to fix it and how to not, and how to get it good and stuff. But anyway, so I may or may not be making more videos because for like spring and stuff, because like I forgot to post. And for Bowser's Fury, since I posted 2 videos, I will not be posting multiple. If I post multiple Bowser's Furies, like I might do that because I want to. But keep in mind that if I ever miss a Bowser's Fury and don't post something to make up for it, then it's fine because I've already posted. I posted two in one weekend once. And just in case you don't know, my weekend schedule is my upload schedule is weekendly. And that one time I posted videos on a week was because I already had posted one video on the weekend, but it was like an hour. The full video, which got posted on like Wednesday, was an hour long, so I split it up and wanted to have fun with and try out scheduling videos for. So that was that. But anyway, so we're going to the Twilight River now, and Brittany is saying, so thanks to that technology we found, we have been able to expand the Drake's scanning range even more. So another signal? We thought the last signal was coming from Olimar. We have to follow it. It's only clue that his location and that of our cosmic drive key. I feel like we're on a wild goose chase. Or worse. What if this Olimar isn't what he seems? Don't worry, Brittany. If anything happens, you have both Alf and me here to protect you. Why doesn't that comfort me? Alright then, let's get going. The hunt for Olimar continues. Also, really quick, I recommend that for a full recap of what happened and just to get know me a little better and a little more. And even if you don't like this video, I still recommend you check out a few other of my videos to see if you prefer any other of my series. Basically, go check out my Pikmin 3 series starting from episode 1 if you haven't already, and if you have, then go from where you left off. Same thing with my Bowser's Fury series. And also, don't forget to start from the first, instead of watching this video, watch the first video in this series, just in case you haven't already. And of course the last video too, especially the last one, and that one will tell you to watch like the first one. So basically just watch the first one. That's the most important thing. Anyway, so we're going to the Twilight River. Let's go. Luckily Alf knows how, or who's piloting? It better be like Charlie, because there's no way. It's probably Alf, because somehow he knows how to not crash. Captain, the signal we followed is definitely coming from somewhere nearby. But is it Olimar? You know, I have a good feeling about this. A captain can always sniff out when another captain is nearby. That's sort of gross. Well, whatever helps us find our cosmic drive key. If nothing else, we can find more fruit here. That's right, Brittany. That is very right. Oh yep, this guy like doesn't hurt you, but you also can't kill him. Basically what it is with him is you keep throwing your Pikmin at him, and then he'll like burrow, but then every time you hit him, every time you hit him, what'll happen is that he'll like put out something for you to get. For example, like the pellets or the whatchamacallit. Put all my Pikmin away. Okay, so I need about 8 more reds. Okay. So we'll give half of it. I'll give half to the yellow. I'll give 1 piece to the yellows and the others to the reds. Because the way I like going about this is because since I always bring out 20 Pikmin, I always like to bring out 100, or I always like to have 120 or more Pikmin inside of the onion at all times, or when I'm not using Pikmin. That way, when I am using Pikmin, there's 100. So that way, there's at least 100 Pikmin in the onion at all times. So in case I lose some Pikmin, I still have plenty more Pikmin prepared, and like a few more moments of 20 Pikmin ready, or a few more versions of 20 Pikmin prepared and ready to go. Look, there's an onion trapped in that web. You're right, Alf. And you know, again, I've realized that I stopped. I'm not sure if I said this in my other video. It might have been in the failed recording of this. But I realized, I was thinking, I just thought that I seem to keep not getting mad when people interrupt me. And I thought about that because Alf just because I remember when I got this cutscene in my Pikmin 3, Alf interrupted me and I was all angry, and this time he barely didn't because I just finished. So, that reminded me of how I don't really seem to get all mad or whatever when, like, not so very mad, like raging mad, but just like annoyed that when people interrupt me. Anyway, let's get over there and cut it free. So enough talking about my other videos, or enough talking about like that kind of stuff. So we go flat. we flatten their faces with red men. Red men flatten face, I guess. Oh my god, guys. In this video, you guys are gonna need to put hashtag red flatten face, or hashtag red Pikmin flatten face. That's so gonna be the title. I need to figure out if I can make that like the thumbnail. You guys, again, what you're gonna have to do, guys, is you need to put hashtag red Pikmin flatten face, or hashtag red flatten face, or something like that. Because it is just too funny. Now this guy is really easy to kill, as you can see, but he could. I'm not sure, but I'm not fully sure. I can't be 100% like confirm. I can't 100. But I am pretty sure that guy can blow the flowers right off of your Pikmin and turn them into leaves. If you're not careful, like if he gets to blow them, but sometimes he doesn't. He doesn't always do that. Also, as you can see, there's if you look at the bottom right where it says field, and then above that on my mini map. So basically, if you look at the mini map, and then you look at like the bottom of the mini map, there's a food there. I don't know why I point. It's not like I have a face cam. Like, I don't know why I was pointing, because I don't have a face cam or anything, so you can't see me point to it. And even if I did have a face cam, you wouldn't be able to, like... Even if I did have the face cam, you wouldn't be able to see where I was pointing, because it wouldn't show because it wouldn't really link properly. I probably could sort something out like that, out, but that's besides the point. So we got that. The reason why I killed that guy was because he could easily have killed my Pikmin if I sent them on the bridge pieces. And I don't really want Pikmin to die whenever I can prevent the death of Pikmin, I will do it. Except, well, I can't really say that because in my Pikmin 3, not Deluxe, but my regular Pikmin 3, I was too lazy, and I had plenty of rocks, so I let a rock Pikmin die. So I won't always, but if I feel like it, I'll save any Pikmin I can. So yeah, that sounds more realistic. I don't know. Oh geez, die. I literally, that was so funny. It was like, he was in the air and I was hitting his belly and he wasn't dying, because that's the thing with these guys that can be kind of bad, is like they won't die. If you kill them while they're midair, they will not actually fully die and like stop attacking. Or they won't like turn over and like die or whatever, however you want to say it, until they hit the ground, so they could like crush a few Pikmin in their final moments of life. I see that's the one thing. The one thing I don't like about the AI is they take the route that gets there fastest. So like that would be the fastest path because if that was an actual like dirt road, but because that's a lily pad, it takes longer. It'd probably take longer than just doing this. But again, honestly, I can't really confirm, and I don't really know that. So I'm not saying it is. So we're gonna break down this wall. We're gonna start with 2 because I'm not sure if it's gonna take actually more than 2, but it's probably will. Yeah, it takes. Usually those walls take 3, but I'm pretty sure in 1, but they may or may not take 2 sometimes. It's kind of hard to tell. But I don't want to use any more than I have to. Okay, so let's just have him go. I like how this area is all like full. This area over here is all full of nice looking grass. This area over here is like all cave. Like that's an area I haven't been to. This area on the other side is like the yellow leaves, and this is like autumn orange. This is like orange leaves. This is like orange leaves, yellow leaves, green grass, and cave. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and head over there. So, I guess I could talk about something, but I don't really know anything. Oh, do look forward, and remember about my, well, actually, I'll save that for the other series, but, remember, I don't know, honestly, I don't know. Well, you know what, just remember to put hashtag red flattened face, or red Pikmin flattened face, or orange dwarf bulborb got face flattened, or flat-faced bulborb, or maybe like hashtag red Pikmin flattened bulborb face, something like that like references the fact that I flattened the face of the guy. There we go. Light up the cave. And then, now that we've done that, oh hey, that candy pop bud. Not candy pop. Is it a candy pop bud? No, wait, no, I was thinking of that's the pellet posy. I was thinking of the other things we saw in Distant Tundra. Okay, killed that guy. I just don't want to deal with these guys because they have a chance. There's a chance they'll follow me on land, and that's just kind of annoying. And they can easily kill, and they're pretty annoying to deal with. So I'm just gonna use the rock Pikmin to kill them really quickly. So they can be annoying to deal with at times, but not all the time. But I guess really it just depends on how you deal with them. That's how some enemies are. They're annoying. Like some enemies, they're only easy to deal with, or hard to deal with, or annoying, or whatever. Depending if you deal with if you decide to attack them / deal with them in the right way. Because like the very easy enemies like the dwarf bulborb, if you don't handle them right, could become like very not necessarily deadly, but they could be very annoying and just destructive and stuff if you don't do stuff correct. If you don't play your Pikmin cards correctly. I'm assuming those guys aren't even at the bridge yet. I think I can beat them to the bridge, or I think I can beat them to the lily pad if I'm fast enough. Those guys I'll go get back later, but I just don't want to have to deal with. Okay, yes, I can get. There we go. I got all of those, and these guys got unstuck. But I'm making sure. Yeah, there's still plenty of Pikmin there though. So let me go back and fix that. Okay, there's some desiccated skitter leaves. These guys can be annoying when they're close, but luckily those guys weren't like super close together. And you save that onion. So call Pikmin in the web, trapped in the web to save them. Now the annoying thing with these spiders is that is that if you can easily catch a lot of Pikmin if you don't play it right, and they can take forever to kill. So I just recommend using rock Pikmin because that like wipes out the problem very fast. And now we got the pink onion. And what does it spit out? A pink Pikmin seed. Oh, it's a winged Pikmin! Yay! Now, when I say him, remember, I'm gonna either call him a flyer, a flying Pikmin, a winged guy, or like I'm either gonna call him something like flying Pikmin, winged Pikmin, or pink Pikmin. Those are like the 3 names he has. So even though he's winged Pikmin, I'll call him either those 3 names or like a nickname for one of those 3 names. Anyway, the other one we freed from the web spawned a new type of Pikmin. One with little wings. This is the first time I've ever seen a flying Pikmin. This is the first time I've ever seen a flying Pikmin. There we go. I feel like sometimes I put the emphasis on words in the wrong spots, and I don't. And other times I feel like I don't put emphasis on the. Either I put emphasis in the wrong spots or I don't put them in the right spots. Like I don't. Either I put them in the wrong spots or I don't put them in the spots they're supposed to be. I don't put them in the right spots. Okay, winged Pikmin can lift objects into the air. So yeah, as I said, these are winged Pikmin. I don't really feel like I should be having to explain that a second time. Okay, so the next order of pink Pikmin of business is to bring up the pink Pikmin population. We're gonna start by, and the first thing we're gonna do to do that is, if this guy would just get his angles correct. So we're going to start by taking in that guy. Now that they're over here, we can go send them on these 2 guys. That's the one thing and the only thing I don't like about this game is having to build up every single Pikmin population, but that's just really, honestly, it's just, I guess that's just part of the fun. Let's go throw some guys on that. That'll be pretty cool. That thing over there is going to be pretty, I guess, important. For reasons. Let's go throw 2 more guys on there so it gets plucked faster. That's the thing I like about these things is that if the one only takes 3 and you have enough picks, so there's a fruit. But I don't want that many Pikmin carrying it, so. Okay, fine. I don't want it to fall into the water, so I will stop with that. Okay, see, we have female shear grubs. So that's one of the things why you kind of have to be cautious when you pick those up. Is because those, like, see, as you can see, those drop female shear grubs, but sometimes they may or may, I'm not sure if they can in story mode, in the regular mode, but there's a chance they'll drop, sometimes they could actually drop male shear grubs that can start attacking your Pikmin, but it depends. That's the thing, that's also the thing, if you have a group of winged Pikmin, they're still susceptible, they can still be hurt and killed by people who are on the ground, despite the, and that's a kind of dumb thing, is how they get like yoinked out of the air, despite them like that not being logical. Let's go ahead and lift up this log that's blocking the way. That took a little longer. All those Pikmin are literally frozen. I'm sorry, in my last video of Pikmin 3 Deluxe, I'm sorry that I had that thumbnail. Well, not that I had that thumbnail and stuff, but I'm sorry that it was a little lesser of a little lesser of compared to my other thumbnails. It was just like a small thing and that small thing wasn't even really a big part of the video. It was like a very small part of the video that wasn't like a boss fight or anything, but so sorry for that. But anyway, who could possibly be calling? I don't know, maybe this guy. SS Dolphin, and I can't get back to. Please, I need help. Anyone? Captain Olimar, help! On top of a giant tree, vicious creature. Please help before. Okay, so let me decode that for you guys. So pretty much let me like just put that in a nutshell, I guess. I don't know. So basically, he's stuck. He needs to get back to this ship this thing. Maybe it's a ship. Maybe it's a house. Maybe it's a creature. Maybe it's probably a ship, but like maybe it's an onion. basically has to get back to something called the SS Dolphin. And he needs help. And either this is some guy that was asking for help from Captain Olimar, or he is Captain Olimar and he was stating that his name, and then he's on top of a tree. There's a vicious creature. Please help before it gets here. And the reason why I say before it gets here is because it's back. So pretty much, please help before it gets here again, or gets back, and then it just came back and the recording cut out. That transmission was so broken up, it was hard to understand. But at the very least, it's clear this fellow knows of the Captain Olimar whom we've been searching for. In fact, I'd wire good money he is Captain Olimar himself. He's obviously in some sort of danger, so we better go help him. Ain't that right? Olimar's signal is coming from downstream. And those guys are finally unfrozen. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to split up everyone into groups. The red Pikmin are apparently going to drown themselves, because that's just what you do. Apparently, I guess. So grab this data file. Wing Pikmin fly. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate, or I just hate that one part where it's like Wing Pikmin fly, because I mean it's kind of obvious. Especially because Wing Pikmin is in the name. And when they're in their squad, they're literally flying, so... But I mean, I guess you can say that. Actually, it's not really a bad thing necessarily, because it kind of just... Because it's like a data file that explains some stuff about the Pikmin, and it's doing its job, really. So I guess I take that. I take that back. Okay, everyone who can drink that needs to drink that. Which is pretty much all the pink Pikmin, mainly. And not even all of them get to drink it, sadly, so we don't get... But anyway, so we have 20 Pikmin ready and at our disposal. And by disposal, I mean ready and at our service. I should have said ready and at our service, because they're not ready to be really going to be disposed of. They're here to help us with our mission. So first thingies first. Oh, there's grapes over there. But anyway, first badoopadapy thingies first, or whatever. We gotta go do whatever to get to the signal. I remember last year I was like, skidaboppadoo beep ska dididippadee beep, or like I made like noises like, let's hippity hoppity whippity rippity whoppity over, or something like that. I don't remember myself, but it was something like that. And also, if you get a Pikmin, here's a tip with these guys: if they're too high for rock Pikmin to reach, you can use a Pikmin as a bait. And what I mean by that is like throw the Pikmin at it, even though you can't reach it, and then wait for it to like either come down close enough, or for it to like walk on top of the Pikmin, so then you can attack it. They would actually do that though. There's so many Pikmin, why is it not doing it? Finally, that took way too long. And I mean way too long. Anyway, next thing is to grab this data file. Look, there's circles on this one. Many Pikmin are aces in aerial combat. Figured as much! Apparently there's a fruit over there. It looks like it's a pear, at least from what I can see. Let's go pull this out, because it may not be like a pellet, and if it's a pellet, then I'm not taking it out, so then I'm not carrying it back, so it may be like a pellet or something, but I still want to pluck it. So yeah, it's a pellet. So we're gonna do that later, if we even do that at all. So let's go ahead and send all the guys on to there. And I could just use the bomb rock and like have all my guys in my squad so no one dies and throw the bomb rock, but that feels, to me, that's a little too lazy. And also, at the same time, that's kind of a waste of a bomb rock when I can just take it down, maybe not as quick, and maybe not almost as quick, but I can still take it down pretty quickly otherwise. I don't like how you just got stuck on the bridge. I don't want to hop because I was gonna say I would definitely get cut off. Oh, let's take this guy. This guy, if you see, look. So if you break off his body parts, his body parts will like be nectar. And basically the way it works is that whatever body part you hit will turn into nectar, and if you hit, and then the body part you hit and every body part behind that body part of his will turn into nectar and fall, and then him and the rest of his body that's left will just run away or fly away. But if you hit his like head or the front or the front body part, you get all of the nectar from all of his body except for his head. Winged Pikmin are effective against Scornets. Yeah, I mean, these are Scornets and they're flying. Clearly pretty effective, because I mean, they're just flying around and they like wiped out that entire team of Scornets. I don't want to lose these Pikmin, but I want to speed. I need to be speed. I need to speed. I'm going to speed this, okay? I'm going to run, charge, and then run back. Now, if that's if that's not laziness, I don't know what is, because I said speed, but really that was just me being lazy because I didn't want to actually have to go all the way over there myself. Basically, I didn't want to have to disband the entire Pikmin group just to walk over there and just to straight up walk over there and to get some bridge pieces. So I just decided to use that and do that instead. Now again, since we don't have much time, I'll open up this instead. But for my Pikmin 3, now I do not recommend opening up this board first because there's a guys here. So basically, if you ever decide to play this game, Pikmin 3 Deluxe or Pikmin 3, so either Pikmin 3 or Pikmin 3 Deluxe for the Wii U or Switch, when you go into here in Twilight River and you have two boards, lift up this one, the one in front of you, or the one to the right, depending on how you look at it. Because the one to the other one, or the one to the left, that isn't directly in front of you, again, depending on how you look at it, is the one with the boards. And if you don't do that one, you can like get the bridge pieces. Now, and even in Pikmin 3, I still opened this one, but that was after I had already done the other thing. And again, I don't even recommend opening this up. If you don't have to be like me, you can just not open it up at all. Probably the best way to deal with it is to not open it up like at all. And then just like save it and then just never and so that way you don't have to deal with it. But I just like opening it up and getting rid of dealing with all the guys for some reason. Well, actually, then it also prevents makes them stop making annoying noises. So anyway, sadly, we're not going to be being able to complete the bridge, but we are going to be getting to reveal that. So yeah, that's about all we can do. And we're going to come back here next episode, of course. Also, hop on a floating leaf to reach the next map. So, some flaws. First, this isn't a leaf. That's a lily pad. And that's really the only flaw, is that it's a lily pad, not a leaf. Collect bridge pieces, create a path to Oldemar signal. Try looking for bridge pieces. It's showing us all the locations, blah, blah, blah. Toss allies onto bouncy mushroom to bounce them to the opposite shore. Okay, really, that's stuff I already know. So I was just turning on the hint because I didn't really have anything better to do. Anyway, so that just about wraps up all of that. And that takes care of another day. This was day 5. I remember my other play in Pikmin 3, it was like day, I don't remember, but it was like day 11 or day it was either, I think it was, oh wait, hold on, it was day 13 and 14, that's right. I remember now because I fought the Behemoth Phosbat on day 9, then day 10 and 11 was a double day, and then on day 12 I fought the Sand Belching Meerslug, and then on day 13 and 14 was my double day when I got the wing Pikmin. So, but technically it was really day 14 because 13 was just was very much just belching mirror slug, the aftermath, or the aftermath of the sand belching mirror slug, where I cleaned up all the stuff, took the corpse back and everything. So really, that's all that was. So basically, day 14 I got wing Pikmin, and now I've gotten the wing Pikmin. And in fact, on that one, I had to have a whole nother day just to lift up that log dam that was blocking the water and all the lily pads. But now I did that, and I assembled not all of, but a part of the bridge. Killed like 2 extra arachnodes, because those spiders were like called arachnodes. And got the wing Pikmin and everything in one day. And specifically in day 5. So I'm getting progress way faster. And way better. So yeah, fruit file. If we go to the fruit file, we have this one as a scientist and as a food eater. Okay, we're not gonna read this, but basically the sunseed berry, aka strawberry, gives us 1 juice. Face wrinkler, aka lemon, gives us 1.5 juice. A fire-breathing feast is, aka dragon fruit in real life, is 2.5 juice. Cherry, or Cupid's grenade, aka cherry, is half a juice. Disguised delicacy, aka kiwi, is 1.5 juices. Velvety dream drop, aka I don't know what that is actually. 1 juice pretty much. Hero Wine's Tear, aka mango, is 2.5 juices. Dapper Blob, aka Mangosteen, which is a really weird name, by the way. It gives us 1 juice. Pocketed Airhead, aka I don't know, an orange pumpkin. It's like a pumpkin top on top of an orange. I don't really know what that is. But anyway. So 2.5 juices, and then the Crimson Banquet, is aka watermelon, is straight up 3 juices. And then we got we just got the lesser mock bottom, which fills up that juice. And then it fills up about half a juice, because that fills up 1 juice, because that fixed up that 1 juice, and then we have another juice that needs to be filled up with that. And then the next episode, I'm going to get another fruit that's going to combine with that. But anyway, so we've worked hard today, and now it's time for our reward. So we drink this yellow juice. I'm starting to forget what juice this is, because I combined a lot of stuff I've been combining a lot of stuff to get out of halves, so I don't know what all of it is. Like some of it might be like the that orange pumpkin thing with some strawberry, with some I don't know, with some watermelon. One could be like the mango, but then it could be like a mango and the mangosteen, or like mango and cherry, or mangosteen and cherry, or mango and cherry. It's a lot of possible combinations. But anyway, the point is that I have a lot of yellow fruit. Well, that's not really the point. The point is I have a lot of fruit combinations because I'm getting halves. So yeah, that was that. What? I was about to say, since when do we lose one? But I think that was, I still forgot. I'm pretty sure that was because that was, now when was that? Okay, I'm just confused. Oh wait, no, I remember. We lost. It we lost a rock Pikmin to the dwarf bulborbs in the cage. Because if we watch, yeah, there's a rock. That's where we died. Anyway, so that's that. Time for the daily log. We've made contact with the mysterious Captain Olimar. This is the Hokitation who we believe has been providing us with the data memos. It looks like he is in danger though. If something happens to him, we may lose our cosmic drive key for good. Time to call in the Kopai Cavalry. Alf. So guys, that just about wraps up that episode, that video. That wraps up that. Yes, I will say, well, I'm not going to say save just yet, but actually, yeah. Yes. Okay, it's saved. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to go, if you forgot, go back earlier in the video to see what you're supposed to hashtag. Please do that, and I'll see you in the next